So I guess by now you've learned not to take me seriously when I say I'm going to make videos more often. So I'm not going to say anything this time. I'm just going to go into it. I've been busy, man. Get off my back. So a question that you always hear guys ask all the time is, why don't girls like nice guys? Why do they always get with assholes? This is usually asked by some nice guy who got passed over for some guy that he perceives as being an asshole. Now, I've got some ideas about this, but the first thing you need to ask yourself is this guy really an asshole, or are you just being a hater because he gets girls and you don't? It's okay. You're in the room by yourself, probably. It's okay to be honest. Now, it very well may be that this guy is an asshole, but that still doesn't really answer the question of why do nice guys finish last. The easy answer to this question is that girls are kind of weird. But you already knew that, I'm sure, and I'm sure that answer doesn't even satisfy you anyway. See, some guys say things like girls are stupid and girls are irrational, but the thing is, they just think differently than we do. You would think that being nice to someone would make them like you, and it does, but it doesn't make them like you. Now I'm going to use an analogy here because analogies kick ass. I think it's safe to presume that most of the people watching this have running water. And really, in terms of a beverage, water is kind of all we need. It's available at all times and it's very good for us. Most of us don't just drink water because water is plain and boring. Sure, it's better for us and less expensive than like a Coke, but Coke is instantly more intriguing because of its flavor, which is a novelty. Being nice to a girl is like giving her water. Everyone is nice to girls, especially pretty girls. If you walk up to a girl and give her a compliment, for example, odds are you're not the first or second or 15th person who's given that girl a compliment that day. Girls are used to people being nice to them. So why all of a sudden do you expect your niceness to sweep this girl off of her feet? See, it's not necessarily that girls like assholes, they're just like something interesting and different. It's not like guys are running up to girls and punching them in the face and then getting laid. It's not really how it's working. They're just cocky and confident, and they make girls actually have to work for their attention. And most girls are going to tell you that that's attractive. So then the question is, what are we supposed to do about it? And I want to preface this by saying a lot of time these nice guys are just guys who are too scared to actually go up and talk to a girl. And if that's the case, the first step is to grow some balls. This is where you have a choice. Now, I don't know this for sure, but I suspect that in the long run, being a nice guy works out. Eventually, I think girls probably get tired of the novelty and they just want a guy who's going to treat them good. But this is definitely a long run thing. And by long run, I mean long run. For example, I'm 24 myself, and most girls my age still haven't figured this out. So we have option one, stay a nice guy. The pros of this, as I said, firstly, you'll probably win in the long run. And you'll probably have lots and lots of friends. People are going to love you because you're so nice. You might even have a couple of girlfriends, but I'm guessing they're going to be few and far in between. The cons, of course, is a lot of these friends are going to be girls, and you're probably going to fall in love with a couple of those girls, and you're probably not going to get with them because, of course, you're the nice guy. And we have option two, become an asshole. Now, I want to go ahead and clear this up. When I say asshole, I mean cocky, confident, just not, Mr. Sweet guy all the time. And the pros of this is you'll probably get more attention from girls more than just people telling you how sweet you are. And you're going to get rejected, but you're probably going to get accepted way more too. The cons of this is a lot of people that you meet are probably going to think you're an asshole. And this could have something to do with the fact that you are an asshole. And you probably will have very few female friends. You might have a couple, and you might have very few friends in general. But definitely I wouldn't expect you to have a lot of female friends. Like, it's mostly going to be girlfriends and girls who think you're an asshole. Okay, and there's option three, which is easily the best one, but it's also nearly impossible for most people to do. It's about finding the balance. It's possible to come off as that mysterious, like, edgy, cocky guy and get a girl's attention. And then once you get her attention, you can turn on Mr. Nice Guy because she's already attracted to you, and then you can show her that you can treat her well, good. I don't know what you Now, some people are naturally good at this, and I'm sure you know someone who's just a natural at making girls fall in love with them. But for most of us, this is really hard, and it takes planning and effort and timing, and we almost always fail. Now, another thing to keep in mind is that most people are going to tell you, even the girls that go for these very guys that we're talking about, are going to tell you, don't turn into a cocky asshole. Just be nice, keep being nice. We love you, you're so nice. But my advice, if you're like under the age of 25, is to not really worry about who dislikes you or likes you, because everyone is crazy at this age. I'm going to tell you that right now. No, none of us know what the we're doing. I would say when you do meet a respectable girl, go ahead and try option 3. Probably not gonna work, but if it doesn't work, then just be super nice to them. If they're worth it, be nice to them. You probably won't get with them, but these are the girls that end up being your best friends and maybe even your future wives. Keep them there, and that'll never happen if you're an asshole to them. So be nice to the good ones. And for all the rest of them, I mean, they're crazy. Who cares? Be an asshole. I don't care. Bet no one else is gonna give you that advice. Anyway, I just recently got my own computer and my webcam, so I made a little video today. And like I said, I'm not gonna promise to make any more videos, so I'll just say holla. Holla.